Welcome to another edition of Morning Date, when we get to meet with amazing figures from all walks of life. Today I have the pleasure of sitting down with 한국언니, or the Korean Unnie. She's a YouTube sensation. She has a YouTube channel that boasts more than 600,000 subscribers. Korean Unnie has taken the internet by storm with her easy and fun ways of teaching Korean. From K-pop singing to cultural tips and interviews with famous artists, we get an up close and personal view of the world of YouTubers. So welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you for the wonderful introduction and morning date. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's wonderful to have you here. Can I just call you Korean Unnie?
Right, just call me Korean Unnie. Everybody
Okay.
calls me Korean Unnie.
All right. So Korean Unnie, tell us about your channel first and foremost.
Okay, so I think you already know all about my channel.
I do, but just in case some people don't.
Yeah, it's basically I'm teaching Korean, fun and easy.
Mhm.
That's what my channel does.
Okay. How would you say your channel stands out from other channels that teach Korean?
I'm very confident of my channel, and I would say my channel is the best channel that teaches Korean.
All right. Well, we like a bit of confidence. 네, 알겠습니다. 이제 한국 언어만 가르치는 게 아니라 문화도 많이 소개하시죠.
Right, so not just Korean language, but just about Korea itself. I can cover anything, like eating Korean food or going to interesting places in Korea, just hanging out with Korean friends, or interviewing K-pop idols, since K-pop seems to be the biggest trend right now.
Sure. So now we have a basic idea of what your channel does. Tell us about you and how did you come about this?
Okay. I think I always wanted to show other parts of the world about Korea since I was really young. I don't know where that started, but I can even find that in my diary when I was 7 years old.
What did you write in your diary at 7?
I wrote, so in Korean I wrote 나는 나중에 자라서 외국인들한테 한국에 대해서 알려주고 싶다. I wrote that, which means when I grow up I want to tell people overseas about Korea, and which became true. So I think.
Were you living abroad at the time?
No, I was born in Korea and raised in
Born
Korea.
and raised in Korea.
Yeah, very ordinary life in Korea.
So when did you first go overseas?
That was 10 years old. When I was 10 years old, I went to a summer camp, but that was only for a few months.
Okay.
But I went to elementary school in Korea, middle school in Korea, high school in Korea. Grew up in Korea, but I was always interested in other parts of the world. What do they do? How do they think? How are they different? Why are they using different languages?
아주 어린 나이 초등학교 입학하기 전부터도 일기장에다가 외국인들에게 한국을 알리고 싶다라는 글을 썼을 정도로 어떤 좀 인터내셔널한 국제적인 마인드를 어렸을 때부터 가지셨는데요. What do you think was the basis for that? Was your family very international?
Not really, actually.
Was it the media?
I think it's I grew up watching Disney channels, and I love Disney channels.
Me
so
too.
I think maybe that's why. Maybe they look different from me.
Okay.
What's so different?
All right. So when did you first start your channel online?
Right. So my channel, I started it when I was a sophomore in college, and university I went to America, to University of Washington, and at that time, whenever I struggle with my studies, I go to Google, and I find myself always ending up in YouTube, and I am more of a visual audio type of learner, so I think that's why I always end up watching videos. And I was lucky enough to find some channels that really motivated me in ways that they built a personal brand on YouTube, and that really, really inspired me, because wow, that's awesome. They themselves are a brand, and that came to me as a little bit of a shock and real motivation. So I wanted to start that, and I'm a type of a person who executes things when things come up in my head. So okay, I want to start my YouTube channel, but what am I gonna do?
Right.
What am I good at, and what do I like? And I thought, okay, I like learning languages, and I did learn to learn English as a second language. And if there are anyone who wants to learn Korean, I want to be that person. I want to be that person who, like, is helpful to people like that.
이 Korean Unnie라는 채널을 2014년부터 시작을 하셨는데 그 당시에 대학생이었고 미국에서 대학을 다니고 있었기 때문에 좀 더 폭넓게 이제 세계적인 안목을 갖게 되신 것 같아요. 근데 이제 그 시대적으로도 2014년이면은 뭐 많은 유튜버들이 이미 활동을 하고 있었던 시기여서 이제 그런데 좀 영향을 받으신 것 같고 나도 하나 해보고 싶다. 바로 실천을 하셨군요. 이게 좀 대단하신 것 같아요. 저는 대학교 다닐 때 유튜브가 존재하지 않았었는데 어쨌든 그래서 유튜브를 시작을 하셨고 Was it a big success straight away?
No, of course not. First year it was almost nobody watching, and so I started it because I had this community of my university had a Korean language major, so I had people who do language exchanges and volunteered to help them learn some Korean. So they watched it, and which is like 30 people or something. And then I started advertising it on Facebook group for learning Korean, and that's how it got started. But the first year I earned nothing. I earned no money at all. And I never thought of it as earning money, as a, like, I didn't think of it as a job.
지금은 full-time 유튜버시죠?
Yes.
네.
지금은 그런데 when I started it, I never thought of it.
It was just a hobby.
Yeah, I just liked the idea of having my personal brand and having this platform of showing myself.
나를 하나의 브랜드로 만들겠다라는 생각으로 시작을 하셨고 지금은 뭐 잘 자리를 잡으신 것 같습니다. 이 얘기 조금 후에 더 나눠보도록 할게요. We'll listen to a song and when we come back, we'll find out more about Korean Unnie. This is We Are Young by Fun. We're back with Morning Date and today we're learning about the popular YouTuber Korean Unnie.
Yay!
So, Korean Unnie, was this your dream to teach Korean?
It's not necessarily my dream to teach Korean, but like I told you, it was my dream to have my own brand.
Yeah.
Right. And teaching Korean is just a method or a mean. It's like a small thing inside that. So I plan to do more stuff.
Well, tell us about your typical day. As a full-time YouTuber, how does your day start? How does it end? Do you have a start and a finish?
Okay.
Even?
So that always changes, but I am a person who like cramming. So I tend to cram these days on weekends actually. I like cramming and I like
Do you work
making a
better
lot
under
of
pressure?
videos. A little bit, I think.
Okay.
So I tend to those days that I put my mind that I'm going to produce these videos, and I make like 5 videos in 2 days, and then on the weekdays I focus more on balancing my life, like reading books and doing yoga.
Oh, what's the most recent book you read?
The book that I'm reading right now is called 우주의 리듬을 타라. By Deepak Chopra. Have you ever heard of him?
Yes, I have.
You
I haven't read the book.
I love him. I love him so much.
Right. Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm these days I'm very interested in spiritual things as well, and it's a little off topic though.
No. I mean, everything that you do is really on topic, I think. This is your channel, as you were talking about here. So not to worry in that regards. You've actually featured a lot of K-pop artists as well on your channel.
Right. So actually, when I first started my YouTube channel, teaching Korean, I didn't know that K-pop was that big. But I was only focused on the language. But as I make more videos, on the comment section or whenever I ask my subscribers, why do you learn Korean, then many people say K-pop. So K-pop's really big. And one day I thought it would be really interesting if I do K-pop idols interview.
Right.
And
so who's some of the most memorable, people or stars that you've had on your channel?
I would say 101 because the interview I had with 101 was their last exclusive interview right before they disbanded. Right? So
okay.
it was very meaningful, I would say.
혹시 개인적으로도 노래 좀 부르시나요?
아, 노래는
네, 알겠습니다. 그런데 이제 보면은 뭐 유튜브에서 활동하시는 분들이 굉장히 많은데 이렇게 좀 차별화되게 인기를 많이 모으고 그런 비법, 그런 비결이 있다면 뭐가 있다고 생각하세요?
I don't know. Maybe just having fun in
Yeah.
what I'm doing. I mean, I know it's so typical,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, there are many people who are not having fun, you know, when they're producing videos. For example,
Right.
I have many YouTube friends, YouTuber friends, but some people they don't even have respect for their subscribers.
Okay.
Right? For me, I
Do you consider everyone family?
Yeah, I have a huge respect for my subscribers because most people when they watch YouTube they go for just killing time, or you know, when they have nothing to do they just go and watch some meaningless videos.
Okay.
Not calling every video on YouTube meaningless, but my videos are actually dedicated on learning something, and I have a huge respect for people who come to YouTube and try to make their time learning something. So I have a huge respect for them, which also means a huge respect for myself. But who are not having fun on what they're doing and not respecting their own subscribers, I think that shows kind of.
Right. 그 팬들, 그 구독자들에 대한 그런 존경심 이런 게 또 본인만의 어떤 매력 포인트다라고 꼽아주신 것 같아요. 근데 그 소재들을 보면은 뭐 자주 올리시고 정기적으로 비디오 포스트를 올리시는데 그런 내용은 어떻게 생각하시나요? 그냥 보통 리퀘스트로 하시는 건가요? 아니면은 개인적으로
내용이 할 게 너무 많아요, 사실.
그런 거를 어떻게 이렇게 정리를 해서 하시는지 그 과정도 좀 궁금해요.
할 게 너무 많으니까 일단 정리를 좀 해놓고요. 사실 정리 잘 안 하고 그냥 일을 해야겠다라고 마음을 먹으면 그날 그냥 앉아서 계속 해요.
Right.
그걸 한 이틀 동안은 일만 해요.
Do you do things that people ask you to do as well? Do people say, please cover this, please do
Yeah,
that?
of course, and that never ends. I mean, the world of language is so infinite, and there's so many things to cover.
Right.
So there's always things to do.
And what's a popular request that you've had in the past?
Actually, popular requests are those evergreen contents like, Unnie, how do you make past tense in Korean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Grammatical questions.
Yeah. How do I say this? You know. How do I call my family? What are the how does Korean particles work?
Oh, wow. It's very studious viewers.
Yes, they're really studious, and they also sends me photos of their note takings and.
Wow. 정말 공부를
네,
하려는
맞아요.
목적으로 근데 또 재밌게 공부를 할 수 있으니까
네.
많은 구독자들이 있으시죠.
왜냐면 제가 그렇게 영어를 공부했기 때문에 저는 영어를 공부한 적이 없거든요. 그냥 당연히 되게 디즈니 채널 그런 거 보면서 너무 재밌게 사실 어릴 때 유학하는 것도 아니지만 되게 자연스럽게 배우고 시청각 자료들을 통해서 배웠기 때문에 제가 한국어를 배우고 싶은 사람이 있다면 제가 그런 사람이 돼주고 싶었어요.
네. Right now, I'm sitting with Korean Unnie. She's a popular YouTuber, and as you can tell, she speaks English very well. Considering, you know, just the number of years that you've lived in America, which was only 3 or 4 years,
Right.
I think. So it wasn't an immensely long period of time, and yet, considering that, you do speak very good English. So we'll get to the language aspect of things after a song break, and we'll also get a glimpse of your teaching as well, I think. Let's listen to a song. This is Pots of Gold by Mama's Gun. We're back with Morning Date, and I'm joined by YouTube star Korean Unnie.
YouTube star. Oh my god.
I think it's safe to call you that. A lot of your fans and your subscribers would consider
I'm never
you
used
that.
to
So you teach Korean in a very fun way, as you were saying before the song
Right.
break there.
Yeah.
Could you give us a taste of how you teach?
Okay, so on YouTube, intro is very important because it shows your brand and it makes people remember. So first, when I start with my intro music, 빰빰 빰빰 안녕하세요, 한국언니예요. So you need a little bit of exaggeration when you're doing this 방송, it's broadcasting, and then this is Korean Unnie who makes learning Korean fun and easy. This is my intro. Do you have your intro, Sujin?
I say good morning, welcome to Morning Special.
Right, just like that. So I do this all the time, every time when I start my video. And then I talk about today's topic. So today in this video, we are going to learn must-know phrases about broadcasting, right? And then first word is 방송. 방송 means broadcasting in Korea. And then I say some example sentences like 오늘 EBS에서 방송을 해요. Right? And some example sentences, and I show that through my videos, and I repeat that, so that's how I teach.
주로 구독자분들이 외국인 분들이신 거죠?
Everyone, most of them, like 98% are foreigners. I don't know where those 2% comes from. Maybe like 작가님 and PD님.
But I'm sure a lot of people who speak Korean as their native tongue also want to learn how to teach Korean to foreigners through your channel.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I got an email from one of my subscribers saying universities that teach Korean, the professors just turn on my video and they
Oh, really?
Which is so flattering.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
that was awesome.
Well, YouTube has definitely changed the way we use media and the internet.
Right.
And how would you say it's changed the landscape of broadcasting?
So I think YouTube, I am very grateful to YouTube in a way that it gave me this platform to show myself doing anything I want in any form. Because traditional media, like TV for example, you need to get, how do I say, chosen, right? You need to get chosen, or you need to go through an audition, or you need to have some connection, or you need to have some opportunity to go in that industry. But YouTube, anyone can really start anything. So I think in that way, it totally changed the platform.
Right.
Yeah. So like for
그냥
example,
마음만 있으면은
할 수 있죠.
진행자가 될 수가 있고
Yeah.
주인공이 될 수가 있고 이런 측면에서는 많은 기회들이 열렸다.
Yeah, like for me, I was just a college student, and I started my own channel, and that gave me experience. So that's how I'm able to be in this radio, and
Right.
that's kind of amazing.
Right. So you must have lots of projects in mind for the future as well. Could you tell us a bit about that?
Right. I eventually want to have my own content business, and I also want to focus more on my spiritual well-being.
Oh, you really are into the spiritual side of things, aren't you?
Yeah, so
wow,
practicing more yoga and
Right.
reading more books and eating healthy.
Mm.
I really want to focus on that too.
Do you ever perform yoga on your videos?
Just one that was flying yoga though, but these
Okay.
days I'm practicing more of a traditional Ashtanga yoga.
Wow, okay.
And I'm having fun because that yoga is you can do both workout and meditation. And meditation I think is really important in life.
Sure, because I know some YouTubers, especially the really famous ones, they often suffer from burnout, and they say it's a lot of stress. You start off by having fun and
Yes.
it's a hobby, but it can be quite stressful.
Yeah, actually that's why I became really interested in meditation because I had a dream, like this small dreams, and I thought that when I achieve that I will be so happy and I will feel like I have everything. But when I achieve that goal, I want more. And then when I achieve that, then I want more.
Sure.
And I felt like this is never going to end. I need to find peace in myself and like right now. So that's why I started meditation. And I think it's really important. I recommend it to everyone.
요가가 좋다는 얘기는 제가 워낙 주변에서 많이 들었었고 그 영국 그 하원 의장도 그 얘기를 여러 번 한 적이 있어요.
진짜.
정치인들이 막 소리 지르고 때 자, 요가를 하세요. Take up yoga. It's good for the soul. 막 이런 얘기를 제가 들어본 적이 있어서 저도 좀 해야 될 것 같네요. But is there anyone in particular you'd like to collaborate with in the future, maybe?
BTS.
Oh, okay. Who doesn't want to have BTS on their channel?
Right.
Are you an ARMY member?
Yeah. I'm an army. Not
Okay.
yeah, I'm an army, and I would say because I'm doing celebrity interviews nowadays.
Yeah.
And I did with 101 and 17 and many artists. The BTS, you know, like they're right now they're the top one of the top people. I actually go to England for their concert.
You went to England for
I
the
will
concert?
go.
Oh, you will go to
yeah,
England
on
for the
June.
concert.
And
Oh,
also,
wow.
this Wednesday I will go to their press conference. So it's coming. It's coming.
Do you have any concrete plans to have them on your channel?
Not really.
Not yet, but,
yeah, but
fingers crossed.
Yeah, and I believe, and I'm pretty sure that you also know that thoughts manifest realities. So I'm thinking it. So one day.
생각을 하면은 이게 현실이 된다. 고로 방탄소년단이 내 채널에 올 것이라고 생각을 한다.
Yes.
라는 얘기. 좋습니다. 모닝 스페셜에도 출연할 것이다. 이제부터 생각을 하겠어요. 자, 뭐 아까 언어 얘기도 잠깐 했었는데 사실 뭐 영어도 굉장히 잘하시지만 보니까 대학교 때 중국어도 공부를 하셨어요. 언어를
맞아요.
습득하는 능력이 좀 좋으신가 봐요.
뭐 능력이 좋다기보다는 재미를 느껴가지고 또 제가 중국어는 원래 전공을 하려고 했던 건 아닌데 제가 외고를 나와서 중국어를 이미 배우고 있었어요. 그런데 그걸 안 잊어버리려고 클래스를 테이크했는데 그 중에 이제 고문 있잖아요. 중국어 고문, 장자, 공자 이런 거 해석하는 그 중국어 ancient Chinese 클래스가 있는데 너무 재밌는 거예요. 그래가지고 그거를 듣다 보니까 어쩌다 보니까 전공을 그것도 하게 됐어요.
Okay. Now for our listeners trying to advance their level of English, give us some tips.
Just have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's really and be confident. Have confidence.
It's easier said than done, though.
Yeah,
isn't
but
it?
like that's true. But even for me, I always make mistakes. I still mistakes when I'm talking in English, and I know that. But that doesn't make me become less confident. You know, I'm Korean. It's like I will make mistakes. You know, but language is not about perfection. It's about communication.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
it's about
those are very
connecting.
wise words.
So I think don't be discouraged by your mistakes or grammar mistakes or your pronunciation or anything. Just try to communicate with people and connect with people, and language is just a medium for that. You know?
Right. I couldn't agree more with
Yeah.
what you said just a minute ago about how language is not about perfection, it's about communication.
Yeah, and 작가님 says that too. Language evolves all the time.
Absolutely.
Grammar changes, pronunciation changes. You know, look at America. 30 years ago, their pronunciation was so different and weird. Right now, it's also, you know, it's going to change anyways. Just believe in yourself and have confidence.
제가 보통 그 영어 배우시는 분들한테 하는 얘기랑 좀 비슷한 것 같아요. 영어를 완벽하게 해야 되는 직종들이 있긴 있습니다. 예를 들자면은 영어로 방송을 하는 사람, 영어 완벽해야 됩니다. 그리고 영어를 가르치는 교수님, 완벽해야 되겠죠. 뭐 그다음엔 뭐 몇몇 전문직이 있을 수 있지만 그 외의 모든 전 세계에 사는 사람들은 완벽한 영어가 필요하지 않아요. 네, 그래서 거기에 해당된다면은 그냥 완벽은 버려라. Korean 언니님의 말씀도 비슷한 것 같습니다.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And also about pronunciation as well. 그러니까 막 사람들이 프랑스 배우들을 보면서 그 French accent로 영어 하는 거 되게 섹시하다고 생각하고 멋지다고 생각하잖아요. 근데 왜 한국 발음으로 영어를 하면 놀리고 영어를 못한다고 하는지 저는 좀 한국에 대해서 자부심을 갖고 한국 발음으로 영어를 하는 게 당연한 건데 한국인인데 좀 그런 생각을 사람들이 가졌으면 좋겠어요.
네, 그렇습니다. 오히려 이렇게 좀 한국 악센트가 있으면은 그 한국인의 정체성이 그대로 보여지기 때문에 저는 그런 맥락에서 좋다고 생각해요. 발음만 좋고 근데 알맹이가 없는 게 이게 사실 문제거든요. 네, 근데 그러기보다는 차라리 발음은 조금 포기하고 내용을 알차게 해서 커뮤니케이션을 할 수 있으면 좋겠는데 이제 거꾸로 외국인들이 우리말을 배울 때는 이제 Korean 언니 같은 채널을 보면서 그런 게 좀 가능해지지 않을까 싶습니다. Well, you've been doing this for already 5 years now.
Yeah, on and off.
On and off,
these days. Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself in the next let's say 10 years?
Next 10 years, I would say I think YouTube will be just a part of my bigger, huger scheme of business.
Yeah.
And I will be spiritually more grown and happy.
I like that. You're going to be happy at the end of everything that you've achieved. All right, well, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you so much for inviting.
Yes, I wish you much success in your future endeavors.
Thank you.
네, 이상으로 오늘 유튜브 Korean Unnie 채널을 진행하고 운영하는 한국언니 문소연 씨를 오늘 초대 손님으로 모셔봤습니다. 노래 듣고 소연 씨 보내드리면서 노래 듣고 저는 돌아올게요. This is Regina Spektor and this is actually from a French song, Ne me quitte pas, in English, Don't Leave Me.